There's a common weed called stingy nettle, which, as the name suggests, has tiny little spikes with an irritating chemical. I just recently learned that apparently you can eat them. There's even a stingy nettle eating competition that happens in Britain where competitors race to eat the raw plants, just brutally stinging their throats and mouths. And who came up with this? Why? Today, I'm going to harvest, prepare, and eat this green plant of pain and find out if it actually is an enjoyable free food source. You've probably seen stingy nettle before in a forest, a meadow, maybe even your garden. And it's a perennial weed, so it's pretty fast growing and fast spreading. So I should be able to find some. Oh, skirt! Look at it all. Nice, a whole big patch of it. Look at all this free food. Just chilling here, waiting to be eaten. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Stingy nettle. Time to get harvesting. Oh, that's not one. I don't think that's edible, that's just grass. In Egyptian times, they used stingy nettle as a pain reliever to treat arthritis and lower back pain. So there's some benefits to the sting, but I gotta find out how much does it actually hurt. I'm gonna smear it right down my arm. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, right away. Wow. Oh, feels like a bunch of little needles stabbing my arm. Oh, it's getting worse actually. Whew. Look at that, it's already bumpy and red. How do people eat this? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we'll just monitor it and see how long the pain lasts for, and I'll keep you updated. My arm was in the throbbing stage of pain at this point, but I kept at it, collecting more until I had a pretty decent amount. Probably one of the weirder things I've put in my backpack. Also, I don't know why I did my stinging test on my good arm. I regret that. A successful harvest. Let's go back to the studio and it begins with cutting off all the leaves. It was around this time that the pain in my arm started to go away, so thankfully it didn't last an entire day. And now it's time to give them a little wash. A good wash, actually. Who knows what kind of spiders and other things are in here. After their bath, it was time to blanch the leaves, which is the process of adding them to boiling water for about a minute, then quickly cooling them down in a bowl of ice water. And just like that, the sting is gone. So that process is a pretty important one. Unless you want to be hardcore and eat them raw, like the people in that competition. Oh, I almost forgot to introduce you to someone. This is Tom. He's the current world champion of stingy nettle eating with a record of eating 116 feet of nettles. Wild stuff. Okay, now that it's all prepared, time to move on to the first recipe I'm gonna test is just really simple and plain. Got some oil heating up, and I'm gonna toss in some of the nettle. Oh wow, too hot. Hold on. Hold on, that was at max heat. That's why this isn't a cooking show. Oh, it's smoking. Okay, what is going on? My hand has oil on it. All right. Okay, I think I got things back under control. It smells similar to spinach, kind of. We're gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper. And that's it. Done. Our first stingy nettle dish. Time to taste test. Oh yeah, I got a big one right there. Wow, look, you can still see all the spikes on them. But hopefully it won't sting. Okay. Honestly, not too bad. They're not packed full of flavor by any means, but they're edible and they didn't sting me, which is great. Surprisingly decent. Next, I made a popular stingy nettle dish, soup. I followed this recipe I found online that claims the soup was the highlight of a $1,000 meal. This was my first time making any sort of soup at all, so I just kind of fumbled along, and this is the soup from the recipe that I attempted to follow, and here's mine. It's definitely not as legit as this one, but let's see how it tastes. Oh, dang. Wow. I'm not usually a soup guy, but this is good soup. Oh, the flavors. Wow. That's actually so good. Okay, I'd eat that at a restaurant every day of the week, hands down. Maybe not every day actually, but it's good. And last but not least, apparently stingy nettle is a great topping on pizza. So we're gonna put that to the test as well. Into the oven it goes. Is this the next culinary masterpiece? We're gonna find out. Oh, it smells so good. Look at that beauty. Some freshly grated parm, little dash of oregano. Oh, the wind just had other ideas. Hold on, we'll do the old pinch method. There we go. Final little garnish. And now we feast. Oh, that's delicious. This was just chilling on the side of the road, and now I'm just gonna devour this delicious pizza. Can stingy nettle be a delicious free food source? I'm here to tell you yes. Yes, it can. As a little prize for making it this far in the video, I have here a raw, uncooked stingy nettle leaf, and just like the champ himself, here goes nothing. Oh, that feels so weird. I don't like that. Video over. Ooh, stingy.